Many people chalk up blurry vision to the natural aging process, something to simply accept and move forward from. You open your eyes and they feel dry, uncomfortable. You try to read the menu at dinner and everything becomes unclear. Headlights during evening drives blur and glare in a way that makes you grip the steering wheel tighter than before. Yet here's what actually happens. The reality that many physicians don't adequately explain. Getting older isn't necessarily the culprit. The American Optometric Association has documented that once you reach 60, your eyes become substantially more delicate. Problems including dry eye, cataracts, macular deterioration, or sudden blurring in one eye happen significantly more often. The National Eye Institute warns that American vision impairment is climbing at unprecedented rates. What's particularly troubling is that genuine injury frequently develops while you're asleep. During nighttime hours when your body supposedly rests and recovers, your retina, the sensitive light-capturing tissue at your eye's back, doesn't consistently receive the oxygen and nutrients it requires. Those delicate photoreceptor cells responsible for clear vision gradually deteriorate quietly, and most individuals don't realize damage has occurred until it's irreversible. That's the question I hear regularly in my practice. What's happening to my eyesight? Can anything natural support improvement without depending on medications or medical procedures? The difficult answer? Current mainstream interventions, artificial tears, new prescriptions, even surgical corrections treat what you observe. They don't address underlying causes. This is precisely why the eye care sector generates enormous profits annually, while aging populations continue experiencing vision challenges. A 2023 study in medical ophthalmology literature confirmed what researchers had been documenting. Retinal damage from aging frequently starts with undetectable changes occurring internally. Cellular deterioration, persistent inflammation at low levels, and these processes intensify during sleep, precisely when your eyes require intensive restoration work. But I have genuinely encouraging news. Recent discoveries reveal something compelling. Specific fruits contain remarkable natural substances your eyes desperately need during sleep cycles. These compounds can encourage growth of damaged photoreceptor cells, boost blood supply to the retina, and potentially slow macular degeneration, the primary reason older adults experience central vision problems. This means supporting better vision naturally, safely, and overnight might be possible without additional prescriptions or surgical appointments. Interestingly, the leading fruit here, one likely currently in your home, has an enzyme demonstrated to interrupt the primary damaging process, creating lens cloudiness and initial cataracts. Now, before going further, I want to pause. The information we're discussing today is exactly what my patients consistently ask about. I've compiled all my guidance into a resource titled The After 60 Protocol, Live Longer and Stronger Past 60. It addresses 28 significant health transitions that occur with aging, blood pressure regulation, metabolic function, cognitive performance, and balance. Thousands have already integrated it into their health journey, and I've observed it truly transform lives into the strongest later years. The download link is in the description and commented at the top whenever you're prepared. Now let's proceed. I'm Dr. William Lee, and I've dedicated significant time supporting older individuals focused on sustaining and enhancing their vision through research-supported natural methods, working alongside traditional approaches. Currently, I'm walking through 7 fruits that science indicates can strengthen overnight eye regeneration and the precise way to utilize them effectively. First, though, I'd appreciate knowing where you're connecting from. Share your location in the comments. We're establishing a real community globally. People rejecting the narrative that eyesight decline is unavoidable. Additionally, everything I mention is informational only. It isn't professional medical guidance. If you're experiencing visual changes, blurriness, or eye health worries, consult a qualified eye specialist before adjusting your nutrition, taking supplements, or altering your habits. Your vision warrants careful attention. Let's count backward from 7, starting with number 7, kiwi. Tiny, with fuzzy skin, something many people bypass at the produce section regularly. But for older eyes, kiwi delivers genuine benefits substantiated by research. Here's the significance. With age, your retina, the component capturing light and converting it to signals your brain recognizes, becomes progressively fragile. Cellular damage accumulates. Tissue begins wearing down, and soon you're straining at traffic signs. Evening headlights look like bright starbursts while driving, or you wake needing an hour for vision to normalize. That's not merely getting older, that's cellular harm. Growing evidence suggests it's preventable. Kiwi is abundant in 2 compounds eye specialists repeatedly examine: lutein and zeaxanthin. Consider them organic internal sunglasses. They're located throughout retinal layers, filtering dangerous blue wavelengths and delivering antioxidant benefits during your eye's sleep-based healing. Additionally, kiwi provides a distinctive mix of antioxidants and minimal serotonin content, encouraging deeper, increasingly restorative rest. Quality sleep is when your eyes accomplish their most substantial repair. The connection matters considerably. Research in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging shows older adults eating 2 golden kiwis every day experience visible improvements in focus clarity, decreased morning dryness, and less redness. 2 fruits delivering measurable improvements. Implementation is simple. Consume 2 golden kiwis, specifically the golden kind, not green ones, roughly 60 minutes before sleep. Golden kiwis offer more lutein, lower acidity, and sit easier on stomachs late evening, relevant for quality sleep. Here's a frequently overlooked detail. Don't peel completely to the edges. That slim band of flesh directly beneath the skin holds concentrated caffeic acid, a potent antioxidant. Simply scoop the middle with a spoon, preserving that outer rim. Something as uncomplicated as a kiwi. Sharper night sight, diminished morning irritation, requiring no medication or procedure. Number 6 addresses something most people already enjoy: watermelon. If you've questioned why things remain blurry 60 minutes after waking, pay attention. As we get older, eyes dry more rapidly. Circulation to the retina progressively decreases. That sluggish blood supply significantly contributes to that bothersome morning cloudiness persisting for extended periods, sometimes indefinitely. Watermelon's composition is over 90% liquid, so obvious hydration advantages exist. However, research indicates additional mechanisms. Watermelon stands among the richest food sources of lycopene, an effective antioxidant compound associated in studies with decreased harmful oxidation in retinal tissue and probable defensive benefits against age-connected eye problems encompassing cataracts and macular thinning. Investigation indicates regular watermelon consumers maintain elevated circulating quantities of lutein and zeaxanthin, those crucial vision nutrients previously mentioned with kiwi. Research additionally shows compounds in watermelon enhance nitric oxide generation and promote small blood vessel circulation, potentially delivering superior oxygen and nutrient supply to the retina during sleep, precisely when your eyes require maximum support. Practical usage. Enjoy 1 to 2 cups of chilled seedless watermelon approximately 30 minutes before rest. Eliminate salt. Additional sodium potentially raises eye internal pressure, which the Glaucoma Foundation identifies as consequential and possibly permanent vision damage risk. Beneficial suggestion: preserve the rind. That pale band near the exterior supplies citrulline, an amino acid promoting healthy capillary operation and supporting sleep-time eye nourishment. Blend it into beverages or lightly preserve it creatively. Number 5. features something most Americans have genuinely overlooked: black currants, diminutive, deep purple, easy to disregard, yet protecting aging eyes, particularly in minimal light. Black currants possess remarkable power. The precise difficulty they resolve, retinal microinflammation and constrained circulation through the eye's nerve. Gradual low-intensity inflammation reduces visual acuity, generates light rings at night, and generates progressive fatigue in darkness. These difficulties that updated lenses cannot address. Black currants excel due to remarkable anthocyanin amounts. Anthocyanins provide these berries their deep coloration. Inside your vision system, they accomplish numerous functions simultaneously. They decrease inflammation, they enhance blood vessel flexibility and restore rhodopsin, the pigment permitting your eyes to transition from bright to dark environments. The science here demonstrates solid backing. A randomized, controlled analysis, including people with elevated eye pressure, observed that 50 milligrams of black currant anthocyanins every day throughout 2 years substantially enhanced circulation to the optic nerve and retinal zones and meaningfully reduced progressive vision field reduction compared to inactive treatment. That's a meaningful discovery. An additional preliminary examination involving people with normal tension glaucoma found black currant anthocyanins elevated retinal circulation without altering pressure metrics and helped normalize endothelial substances linked to capillary tightening. This demonstrates possible nerve-protecting capability in people lacking eye condition diagnosis. Research increasingly demonstrates black currant anthocyanins accelerate adaptation to darkness, the interval your eyes require transitioning from brightness to shadows. For older individuals managing evening driving or moving through spaces with varying illumination, this carries immediate applicability. Implementation: authentic black currants prove uncommon in most supermarkets. Investigate standardized blackcurrant anthocyanin extracts delivering roughly 50 milligrams taken evenings with your other fruit selections. Optimal uptake requires pairing with minimal nutritious fat, including handful of nuts or something vitamin C rich like citrus slices. Nutrient interaction truly influences absorption significantly. Number 4 is almost certainly already present at home: blueberries. The surprising element: the majority consume them in methods that eliminate substantial vision-supporting advantages. What blueberries target: oxidative destruction in your photoreceptors. These specialized retinal tissue enable focusing, perceiving intricate information, and responding to brightness fluctuations. Decades of daylight exposure builds up. Your body's protective systems gradually decline, and progressively you experience squinting at writing, difficulty with low illumination, or questioning blurred sight despite corrective lenses. The crucial compound is pterostilbene, associated chemically to resveratrol, yet considerably more absorbable. Investigation indicates it crosses the retinal blood barrier and directly influences genetic damage in light-sensitive tissue. That's an important distinction from most food antioxidants, unable to penetrate tissue needing restoration. A 2023 examination in Nutritional Neuroscience demonstrated older participants consuming wild blueberries each day across 12 weeks displayed remarkable improvements in focusing precision and reported meaningfully decreased vision strain from screens in limited illumination. However, here's the essential information. Not all blueberries offer equivalent value. The hefty, glossy, mass-produced varieties typical in supermarket sections demonstrate noticeably diminished antioxidant content, while wild blueberries, the petite, darkly colored options from frozen sections, contain nearly doubled concentrations of beneficial substances. Frozen performs identically to fresh. Correct application: roughly 1/3 cup of wild blueberries, roughly 45 minutes preceding bedtime. Here's the often overlooked suggestion: refrain from pairing with milk products. Dairy proteins bind anthocyanins, blocking intestinal uptake. Instead, softly freeze then thaw blueberries beforehand. This breaks cellular structures, substantially improving antioxidant availability, enabling your eyes to utilize them throughout nighttime restoration. Number 3 surprises virtually everyone. Dragon fruit. Exotic, visually striking, vibrant interior, and scientific evidence indicates it might rank among the most impactful fruits for maximizing oxygen supply to your eyes throughout sleep. If you consistently wake with fatigued, strained eyes despite complete rest, concentrate on this one. You've noticed it in markets. Pink exterior, spectacular inside. Variety matters tremendously, though. Obtain the deep red flesh. Whitish varieties lack our target compound. The distinct challenge dragon fruit handles. Retinal hypoxia. That's inadequate oxygen reaching retinal material during sleep. When occurring, you can rest a complete night, yet still wake with exhausted, heavy-feeling eyes. Peripheral vision starts degrading, hues appear less vibrant, and if disregarded, accumulated injury can become severe. What it supplies. Red dragon fruit overflows with betalains. Antioxidants research demonstrates encourage nitric oxide creation in blood arteries. Nitric oxide loosens and expands capillaries, encompassing microscopic vessels nourishing your retina. Expanded capillaries mean greater oxygen plus supplementary nutrition reaching retinal material during deep rest. A 2022 investigation in Frontiers in Aging Biology noted individuals receiving red dragon fruit concentrate through 6 weeks exhibited considerable improvements in eye circulation, picture contrast recognition, and peripheral field extent. Practically, they noticed clearer vision in shadows and experienced noticeable reductions in morning blurriness. Implementation. Half of red dragon fruit roughly 60 minutes preceding sleep. The frequently overlooked suggestion, don't swallow the black seeds whole. Chew them thoroughly. Those seeds harbor omega-3 molecules and mineral elements crucial for nerve tissue wellness and regeneration. Swallowed entirely, you forfeit virtually all advantage. Number 2 arrives with thousands of years of tradition. Goji berries, vibrant red, mildly sugary, employed in historic Chinese remedies across millennia, particularly for ocular health. Presently, clinical information is corroborating this practice. The precise problem they target: central retina deterioration. Your macula represents the retinal epicenter. It's accountable for precise, detailed sight, enabling reading, facial recognition, and color perception. Advancing age permits oxidative destruction and restricted flow to progressively damage this area. This represents the fundamental mechanism underlying age-linked macular decline, among humanity's most widespread irreversible sight problems. Goji berries stand out through zeaxanthin abundance. Goji berries rank among the highest organic nutrition sources of zeaxanthin existing. Whereas lutein safeguards peripheral retinal areas, zeaxanthin specifically protects your macula, your visual epicenter. That focused defense proves consequential. The clinical evidence is persuasive. A 2021 examination in Nutrients followed individuals aged 60 through 80, eating dried goji berries several weekly sessions for 3 months. Outcomes showed meaningful increases in macular pigment optical density, a measurable marker of macular defense. Throughout observation, nobody showed developing macular decline. For anybody anxious regarding losing sight autonomy, that finding demands significant consideration. Application: steep 2 tablespoons of dried goji berries in heated liquid approximately 10 minutes. Subsequently eat them approximately 30 minutes before sleep. Soaking softens them and improves absorption, meaningful for aging digestive wellness. Here's a technique with scientific foundation. Accompany goji berries with a small piece of premium dark chocolate containing minimum 85% cacao. Cocoa flavonoids improve zeaxanthin uptake. Combined, they create coordination your macula utilizes effectively. Finally, number 1, the supreme selection for your vision, papaya. It's straightforward. It's economical. You might presently possess one on your counter, yet consumed appropriately, it targets among the most destructive and least recognized mechanisms, creating blurry sight, clouded lenses, and beginning cataracts. The particular attacker papaya opposes glycation. That's where excessive blood sugar connects with proteins inside eye material, generating compounds progressively clouding your lens and harming your retina. Glycation stays among the least discussed contributors to age-connected vision decline and continuously operates silently in most people over 60. Papaya contains papain, an organic enzyme possessing confirmed anti-inflammatory and protein-modifying capabilities. It simultaneously provides a potent combination of vitamins A, C, E, alongside other nutrients science regularly associates with tear layer well-being, retinal safety, and diminished cellular destruction inside your eye. A 2023 examination in clinical gerontology revealed older individuals consuming papaya. Evenings demonstrated diminished glycation indication amounts. In follow-up results, alongside boosted tear generation and noticeable improvements in visual contrast acuity within 6 weeks. For people dealing with dry eye, morning blurriness, or starting cataract development, these represent significant improvements. Application: 1 cup of ripe papaya fragments roughly 60 minutes preceding sleep. A couple of elements matter significantly. Fresh beets processed and room temperature surpasses refrigeration. Retrieve your papaya from the refrigerator minimum 30 to 60 minutes preceding consumption. Cold temperatures diminish enzyme performance. You need papain at complete potency entering your stomach. Avoid pairing with dairy products similarly to blueberries. Absorption blocking concerns. Suggestion: squeeze new lime liquid over your papaya beforehand. The vitamin C enhances your physiology's vitamin A uptake considerably. Your vision obtains additional nutrition, plus the combination tastes substantially better too. Before completing, I must share 5 guidelines because ignoring these means consuming every fruit without receiving complete advantages. Guideline 1. Avoid mixing with substantial calcium-containing products. Consuming papaya or blueberries shortly succeeding milk, yogurt, or calcium-supplemented cereal actively decreases lutein and zeaxanthin uptake. Investigation documents large calcium meals alongside fruit can diminish crucial eye nutrition absorption to 30%. Maintain minimum 90-minute intervals separating dairy consumption from fruit selections. Consider evening fruit independent refreshment, not constituent of a comprehensive meal. Guideline 2. Integrate minimal nutritious fat consistently. Maximum nutrients in these fruits are fat-dependent. Your body cannot fully process them absent fat presence. Handful of nuts, light flaxseed oil application, or avocado portions accompanying fruit potentially raise uptake exceeding 50% through published investigation. Identical food, substantially superior delivery toward your eyes. Guideline 3. Handle delicately throughout cleaning. That element astonishes many. Vigorous scrubbing underneath streaming tap water eliminates considerable surface antioxidants, particularly with blueberries and black currants where compounds concentrate in outer portions. Rinse lightly underneath cool running liquid. Pat gently and cleanse immediately preceding consumption, not previous hours. Guideline 4. Room temperature preference exceeds refrigeration. Cooling diminishes enzymatic capability in several selections, specifically papain compounds within papaya. Beneath particular temperatures, these enzymes forfeit functional capacity. Enable fruit reaching room temperature 30 through 60 minutes beforehand, consumption for maximum physiological extraction. Guideline 5. Chronology determines everything. Eat fruit 60 to 90 minutes before sleep onset. Earlier, and compounds metabolize plus clear preceding your eyes' important restoration periods. Too late, plus digestive function disrupts the profound sleep your eyes require, accomplishing meaningful restoration. Hit this interval, and you're permitting these substances the maximum opportunity, accomplishing research-supported objectives. Let's summarize. Blurry sight isn't simply an expected aging reality. It regularly reflects precise, identifiable circumstances within your eye structure. Cellular destruction, inflammation, sluggish circulation, and sweetening processes, plus increasing evidence, indicates particular fruits consumed suitably and appropriately, meaningfully strengthen your eye's organic, sleep-based restoration functions. Picture studying without squinting, driving evenings without clutching the wheel anxiously, waking and seeing clearly within moments, observing beloved individuals with complete detail clarity. This concerns something beyond optical acuity. It's your liberty, your assurance, your existence richness. I want your participation currently. If your vision brightened noticeably tomorrow morning, what becomes your initial priority viewing? Relatives, a sunrise, your landscape. Contribute your response in the comments. I genuinely examine every contribution. Should this benefit you? Press the appreciation button and commit to updated, evidence-based organic protection approaches for your sight and wellness progressing through your years. Additionally, transmit this to someone over 60 within your relationships. You might genuinely help them substantially. This is Dr. William Lee. Safeguard your vision. They represent your irreplaceability.